Hey, I want to challenge you as a black person. So in your friend group, I want you to start praising white people for their inventions, their ideas, and things that they've generated and things that they've created. Let's say you're in your friend group, you guys are outside and you see an airplane flying above you. I want you to say, man, thank God for the two brothers that even thought of the idea to try and replicate a bird flying into an actual mechanical invention that human beings could be on to go to different continents in hours. I want you to say that in front of your group, your friends, and see how they act. This is for black people. This is not for any other race. You could do it for if you're Mexican or Hispanic or Asians. You could do it too, and see their reactions. See their reactions. They would say like, "Man, what, bro? You a coon? You a coon?" They'll say you're a coon because you said that you're grateful to God that He gave these two brothers, whether they're white or black, they were white. But I'm saying the color doesn't matter. I'm saying that the color doesn't matter, but I'm saying that these people were white. Their skin color was white. The skin color was white. And they came up with the idea and they invented their first airplane. I want you to tell your group and tell them, man, thank God that the white person really came up with the idea and made this happen. And see their faces. They will look at you with evil, disgust. It's like, man, how can you even thank the white man? They'll be like, how can you even thank the white man? But those same people in your group, most of them are going to be employed by a white person. Let's be honest. A lot of black people don't have these huge corporations, businesses that we could get hired by and work for them and get paid a reasonable amount. It's not many. It's not many. If you don't live in a big state, you're going to be working for a white man, or you got to start your own business. Start your own business. That's the best way to do it. But most people are not going to start their business because everybody can have a business. If everybody had a business, there will be no workers unless people want to go to Mexico and shipping the illegals to work. There will be no workers. So everybody can have a business. Somebody has to work. And if you don't want to work, meaning that you don't want to punch a clock. If you start a business, you're going to be working more than that 40 hours that you put in on at that job. That's what people don't tell you. If you start your own business, you will be working more than what you're doing now. If you work 40, 50 hours a week, you will be working more. Because without that business, you're not fed. Without that business, money is not going to come in. Without that business, you can't feed your family. But with that 9 to 5, you could go clock in and make money. So I made this video just to say there's a lot of hate for white people for no reason. It's not justified. It's not manly. Obviously, if men are complaining about another man putting them down, it's not manly. It's weak. It's beta. It's feminine. All these things, especially black men complaining that a white man is putting you down, and you're a grown man, and you people claim that you people are supreme over white people. That's what you people claim because you could run fast, jump higher, whatever. You think you're superior to a white person because you could do those things. You're not. Everybody has their own gifts. You use the gifts that God has given you to help your family, to provide for your family. That is it. It's not to gloat and to, oh, I'm better than you because I could do this and that. No, that is not what God put you on this earth for. I just want to show appreciation to people. Like, if you invented something that I'm using, why wouldn't I say thank you? Thank you, man. Thank you for making plane tickets $300-$400, and I could go somewhere in 4 or 5 hours instead of taking a bus, a Greyhound, instead of driving, renting a car. I'm taking an airplane. Whatever. If it's built by a white man, so what? That white man is helping us now. You could go see your family in Haiti, in Jamaica, with a white man's plane. There's no black man. There's no black man plane. It's a white man plane. So if you hate white people that much, don't fly on their planes. It's that simple. If you hate white people so much, you can't use the iPhone. This iPhone 17, you can't use that. You can't use that. You can't have that big TV there. You can't use that. You can't wear the white man's shoes. You can't sit on a white man's chair. You can't use the white man's fridge. What else can I go on? You can't use the white man's washing machine. You can't use the white man's dishwasher. You can't use the white man's vacuum. You can't use the white man's stove. You can't use the white man's coffee machine. What else can I say? You can't use the white man's walking pad. You can't use the white man's... what else do I have in here? Computer. Tablet. Laptop. You can't use any of that. So, black people pretending that they have this affinity, like this hatred towards this group, but they're using their products. Don't use the product and make your own if you're that great, if you think you're that smart. If you hate these people that much, let that quote-unquote rage push you to invent things for your people. But it never does. All it does is start complaining. I don't curse. I was about to use another word. B word. All that just to say that these people are oppressing you and you can't do nothing with your life. It's sad. It's weak. And I can never look up to these people. I can never look up to LeBron if he's saying that racism is preventing him from doing anything. If a person with $1 billion assets is telling me that he can do something but has $1 billion with a wife, 3 children, has a career that's paying him millions of dollars a year. He just signed a 2-year, $8 million deal. I'm not going to make $8 million. With a job I have, I'm not making $8 million in 2 years. You, as a grown man in your 40s, I think he's 40, in your 40s, you get paid to dribble a ball, shoot it in a hoop, and you make $8 million in 2 years. And that's the lowest contract you've ever gotten. You got drafted, you got $100 million. I don't think I'm ever going to make $100 million in my lifetime. I don't think so. I'm not a star athlete. Like, the chances of me starting a company and having that company make billions and hundreds of millions of dollars, I don't know. I can't say nothing in existence. Like, God controls everything. If I say I don't think I could do it, I can't do it. Only God could do it. So if I say I can't do it, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. God could let it happen. I don't have the power of that. So if God makes me make $100 million, thank him. Thank him. That's all I can say. But if you, as a grown man, you have $1 billion and you still complaining about racism, bro, I will never look up to you. I can never respect you. You are weak. You're a loser. The only thing I respect LeBron about is that he has a family. There's no scandals that we've heard of. He could be sleeping around. I don't put him past him because he's not a Christian, in my opinion. Cursing like a sailor, trying to be cool, all this fake stuff. If a black person is talking about racism, I don't think they really believe in God, to be honest, man. Because you should know that if you believe in God, no white man, no creature could stop you if you believe in Jesus Christ. But if you're a black person and you're saying you believe in God, but you're saying the white person is more powerful than God because they own this country, so they're more powerful. But there's God in the sky that we don't see, but he controls everything. Is going to allow that white person to stop you, but you're the son of God. You're a child of God, and a white man can stop you. I can never look up to you, ever. And I don't look up to no man. The only man I look up to is God, Jesus. That's the only person I look up to. That's it. That's the only person I want to be. Like my brother, Jesus Christ. That's it. That is it. That's the only person I want to be like. That's the only person that I want to be like, copy, and strive to be. Not LeBron James. Nobody. I will never look up to no man. Not even my father. I respect my dad, but I will never look up to my dad. I look up to God. You know, my father's supposed to set an example. I understand that. I respect that, but I don't look up to my dad because a human being is going to fail. You know what I mean? A human being is going to fail. A human being cannot love you like God could love you. So I'm not going to depend on that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to depend on that. I'm going to depend on God to, show me the love that I need. That's all I'm going to say.